to start the recording. So, emotions. We have a lot of words to describe feelings and emotions. Let's start. First word is upset. And who knows the definitions of these words? You can tell without asking. Like, for example, upset. Who can understand this?
I
Explain this word.
can. This is emotions describe when people in a bad mood.
Okay, as this girl, she's in a bad mood and she's upset and heartbroken. Tima, how do you understand these words?
It's in a relationship or no?
Yeah, connected to relation, like heartbroken.
When couple break up, it's
Yeah, break up. When somebody
heartbroken.
breaks up with a let's say with an pair, and he is or she is heartbroken. Как это переводится? С разбитым сердцем, да? Человек с разбитым сердцем. Так можно переводить.
Yeah.
Surprised, astonished, Снежа.
Maybe when something has happened and person just
Yeah.
surprised.
We often say surprised, and we can also use this word astonished. It's also a good word. And jealous. Павло, как вы понимаете это слово? Это переводится как ревнивый, да? And we say a jealous person when somebody is jealous about something, about money, or as this guy, he is jealous of his girl. Ревнивый человек, или завидующий, так сказать. And proud. Proud is гордый, да? Scared. We know what is scared. When you watch like a movie, you can get scared. Sensitive, чувствительный человек, supportive, поддерживающий, да? When somebody supports you in everything, when you have difficult times, you say he is or she is a supportive person. Embarrassed. Embarrassed is when somebody is shy. Смущенный, да? Anxious, нервный, так сказать, переводится как нервный. Confused, спутанный человек. Disappointed. And do you know what is amused? We're talking about these words because we need them in the lesson. So if you don't understand them, you can also...
I don't remember this word in use.
A synonym of this word is satisfied, like довольный человек.
I understand.
Okay. And if you understand all of these words, we can continue. Павло, вам все понятно, да? Здесь, если вы не понимаете определение этих слов, можете спросить. Эти слова нам нужны, чтобы потом составлять приложение. Okay, let's go. I will ask you questions. For example, Yulia, you are late for an important meeting. It's a meeting about your new job. And this is a really important feeling. And how do you feel in this case? Can you tell me about this feeling using these words, like maybe
I
upset,
think
scared?
I I think I will be feel anxious,
Yep.
upset, and disappointed. Maybe.
Okay, why disappointed?
Because I
You
don't
can feel.
because I recently forgot this verb.
Okay, and you are right. When you have a meeting, you feel uh anxious,
Yes.
anxious and stressed maybe.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And Dima, or maybe Sneja, your significant other gives you a present. It's translated like this. If somebody like gives you a present, not a significant other, это переводится
Maybe
как
surprised.
я surprised.
And upset. Actually,
Sorry,
I'm used. I don't remember how to say this word.
amused.
I'm used. Yes.
Yeah. Satisfied. Maybe if you're satisfied with the present, you can say amused. Okay, thank you. And Dimar, how do you feel if it's your birthday day? If today, let's imagine that it's your birthday, and how do you usually feel on your birthday days?
Surprised, astonished, proud, maybe
Happy.
scared, depend on your age.
Okay. For example, I always feel happy and amused, let's say. And I don't feel, of course, scared, jealous, and heartbroken. I feel positive feelings, yeah. I feel happy just with one word. And who wants to answer this question? Titanic. If you watch a Titanic, how do you feel, guys?
I see Titanic. It's very he
For example, you watched the
he
Titanic.
made me feel upset. Made me feel upset.
Okay.
A little bit heartbroken, maybe.
Heartbroken, of course.
And
Disappointed.
confused.
Confused, yeah, of course. You can see it confused. For example, when I watched Titanic for the first time, I was lost and I was really confused about the movie, and I was sitting as a disappointed for a very long time. Okay, sorry, Pablo, do you want to answer this question with simple words like
We have a problem with microphone.
okay, so maybe he can attend some assignments when you write, or so okay, if he has a problem with the microphone, it's no problem. And and let's go. We talked about these words, and let's give reasons why people feel like this, why people feel heartbroken, jealous, proud. I explained you the definitions of these words, and you can explain me why do you feel, why do people feel proud, embarrassed? Mm. Choose any words.
I can try
Mhm.
definition jealous.
Jealous, okay.
Uh, mm, it's when some people don't want to share something with or someone with somebody.
Okay. When somebody doesn't want to share something, it can be money, it can be a car,
People,
yeah, it can be people, of course. And yeah, that's the main definition. And thank you. And terrified. Do you understand this word? The pronunciation is like this. Do you hear it?
No.
Okay, wait.
Pushpin, terrified.
Terrified.
Pushpin, terrified. Pushpin, embarrassed.
Embarrassed.
Pushpin, jealous.
Jealous. Okay, it's important to have right pronunciations because
Pushpin, heartbroken.
heartbroken, amused,
Pushpin, anxious.
anxious. So, guys, we don't have a problem with understanding with these words, right? We can move on. Okay, then let's go. So now we're going to talk about stative verbs. Stative verbs. Okay, you can watch the video. We can watch it together, and we will talk about this later, okay? Try to focus on the video and try to be attentive.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Ronnie, and today I'm going to teach you
Okay.
some verbs that we like to call stative verbs. What are stative verbs, you ask? Stative verbs are verbs that are not action verbs. So verbs like jump or run or wave or smile all have actions to do with them. I like to call these active verbs. How crazy. They are not action verbs. They are stative verbs. Now, the rule about stative verbs is you cannot, this means don't do it, use to be verb with these stative verbs, which I will explain with examples. So, first of all, you have to know the groups or categories of stative verbs. I've broken them down for you into 4 easy to remember categories. The first one is your feelings or your emotions, how you feel. So, example, love, hate, like. If it is a verb that has to do with what you feel in your heart of hearts, you cannot say this. This is wrong. Okay? And you're thinking, hey, Ronnie, you, I went to a restaurant, we'll use that in quotations, and I saw a commercial and it said, yes, it did, but I'm here to tell you that advertisements, restaurants, creative license gives you or anyone the right to use grammar in a wrong fashion. So this is actually wrong. The shock, the horror. What you have to say is, very simply, I love it. Yay, that's a heart. Looks like a heart, doesn't it? No. I'm loving it is incorrect. Okay? You cannot say, I'm hating it. Grammatically, it is wrong. I'm liking it. Grammatically is wrong. But I say this a lot. I say, I'm really liking my pizza. Grammatically, it is wrong. So when you have a grammar test, do not use to be verbs with these stative verbs. In casual conversation, we, in slang, if you will, do say it. We are wrong. We're such bad people. The next category is senses. We have 5 senses. Smell, taste, hearing, and touch. Okay? So anything to do with hearing, see, sight, feel, smell, and sound is again hearing. You cannot say, I'm hearing the music. Grammatically, you have to say, oh, I hear the music. Again, this is only for grammar. In conversation, we break all of these rules. Oh, don't you love conversation and hate grammar? Next group is things that have to do with thinking or your brain power. Now, feelings are from your brain as well, but we say they're from the heart. Thinking is only brain functions. For example, forget.
Okay, guys. So the voice, it's okay, yeah? You can hear the video. So who can explain me what is stative verbs? Okay, wait. So, guys, as she says, stative verbs is the words with where we cannot use ing. Let's say we cannot say I'm loving it, I'm hating it, I'm seeing this, I'm forgetting. I sent you a list of stative verbs and you have to remember these words. And if you use ing with these words, it's grammatically wrong. And let's finish this video and we will talk about it more detailedly.
Remember, be, to be. You can't say, I am being. I am being happy. Are you? Twice. Don't say it. Know is knowledge. Understand, I am understanding is not correct in English grammar. And imagine. Imagining, you cannot say, I'm imagining in grammar. Conversation, yes. Grammar, no. And the last one is belonging, something that you actually possess, you own, you have, or it belongs to you. You cannot say, I am having a marker. Are you having a marker? We would say I'm having a baby, which is okay, but I can't have a marker. That would be odd. So, stative verbs, very important in grammar, cannot be used with to be verbs. in conversation, feel free to break all the rules. I always do. Goodbye.
So, okay. So, guys, are you here? Where are you?
Yes.
Меня слышно?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hear you.
Okay. So, was it easy or hard? I put subtitles, and maybe you can watch it without subtitles, but it's better. So, she says that stative verbs can be divided into 5 groups: feelings, senses, thinking, and with simple words, stative verbs are the words with we cannot use ing, like I'm hearing it, I'm understanding, uh, I'm having. And if you practice a lot, you just remember them. It's not hard to remember them. Вам просто нужно запомнить эти слова, да? Okay, I sent a list of that words to the group, and we have it here also. Okay. We have it here, understand, know. We cannot say wanting. For example, if you want to say, I want to buy a new car, you cannot say, I'm wanting to buy a new car. I'm believing, I'm needing. It's not right. And especially if you talk about your feelings, for example, if you say, I am happy, it's okay, but you cannot say, I am being happy, I'm being heartbroken. So this is it. This is not hard. It's easy topic. Okay. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Just check the list of stative verbs. I sent you the file, and tell me if you can open it. And let's correct this. Correct these sentences. It says, find the correct sentences, show your intelligence. Okay, for the first one, she is having a bath every evening. Is it right?
No, because we must use present simple in this
Yeah.
sentence, and it will be right. She has a bath every evening.
She has a bath every evening. Luke is seeing the doctor now.
It's
Dima,
right.
yeah, is it right? See is a stative verb, and we cannot say seeing, yeah? Luke sees the doctor now. We use a verb with the word now, but it doesn't mean that we have to use present continuous. For example, okay, where is it? In grammar, it's normally wrong to say seeing, but it's also sometimes acceptable because it says correct sentences and it's here. Yulia, you're right. Like, Luke is seeing the doctor now because we're using the words now. Is it right? The translation?
Yes.
Сейчас на украинском так звучит? Зараз, да?
Зараз.
Зараз, okay. This coffee doesn't taste right. It's a correct sentence. What do you think about love? It's correct. She has a headache. Yulia has a headache today. Right? So it's a correct sentence. And it's being cold today. We can say just
It's cold.
yeah, it's just cold without using being. It's cold today. The waiter tastes the wine now. We are using now. So we say tasting. How is it translated? The waiter tastes the wine. Okay, it's not important. And I have fun today. It's correct. I am knowing everything about him. It's not correct. You say, I know everything about him. And okay, let's move to the next part. It's going to be speaking and who loves speaking. It says we have to describe these paintings and say about your feelings. How do you feel about these paintings? For example, this one, it's very popular ones. This one, Van Gogh, Gustav Klimt, and Selfie. This painting is called Selfie. So you are here 4 persons. And who wants to take the first one? You are going to describe it. Maybe you can check in the Google about this painting. But the main thing is that you need to write about your feelings using the words, the list of words here. Okay? Guys?
Okay.
So first one, who wants to take it? It's a really interesting one.
I can.
Okay, who is it? Yulia or Dima? Okay, Yulia, you can take. It's Oleg Strupek. He is Polish, I guess. And if you want to know more about this painting, you can just Google. But the main thing is that you need to write about your feelings. The next one. This picture. Or maybe we can skip it if you don't want. This is actually a very popular one. It's a work of Van Gogh. Van Gogh is a painter from where? From Netherlands. And this picture is called Starry Night. And who wants to take it? Dima, Sneža, Pavlo.
I can take it.
Okay, this is a really interesting one. Okay, Dima took it. And the kiss. Sneža, do you want to take this one or this one? Which one do you prefer? Both of them are okay. Maybe Pablo wants to take it. So Sneža, you can take it, and Pablo, you can take this picture and write a few sentences, like 5 or 6 sentences about this painting and also about your feelings. How was this? How was this thing was created, and who is the? What is the idea of this picture, and also about your feelings. So first one is Yulia. This one is Dima, Sneža, and Pavlo. Okay, Pavlo, if you understand, you can put a plus in the chat. So I will put the timer. How many minutes do you need? 5, 6?
5.
Okay, 5. A standard one. And let's go. Okay, nice. Pavlo can hear us. You can take a picture of this, the names of these paintings. Or I will just send it to the chat. And the last one. Guys, you have 20 seconds. Okay, how was it? Did you manage to make sentences?
I can start.
Okay, you go. Wait, I will put your picture. This one. It is called girl reading daily painting. So
Yes.
tell us about this picture, about your feelings.
I'm interested at girl reading daily painting. This picture make me feel confused because it broke my vision a little bit.
Yeah, it breaks your vision, and you can get confused because it's a girl who is sitting or
And
in the,
reading
in the shape of
and also we can see author of this book.
Yeah, it's a book, and it's the shape of face. And so, did you check what's the idea of this picture? Because
Illusion.
some illusion, okay.
Vision illusion.
And this girl is, how does she feel?
The girl feel interested at reading books and concentrate.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe she's sleeping. Yeah, we don't know if it's really confused. And she is holding a cup of coffee, maybe. And the face of this man looks like really scared. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And most of the times, like this kind of pictures, paintings, are really deep. They are really they have really deep meanings, and they usually have big ideas behind these pictures because it takes a lot of time to paint them. For example, Mona Lisa. Do you know how much time did it take to paint it? It took like 17 years. 17 years to paint her, how do you call this part? Lips. Okay, I need to show you this. So this part, can you see this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, this part, like how do you call it? This her lips. It took 17 years to paint it, and it's still like experts are still researching this picture and they still don't understand the idea of this painting. Okay, so thank you, Yulia. It's a really interesting picture. Thanks for describing. And what about Van Gogh? Starry Night.
These pictures make me feel dark. I see a dark night in this picture. I feel sad when I watch this painting. I
Why
feel
do you feel
unhappy
sad?
because it's a lot of dark paint.
Mhm.
It's very depressed when I
Yeah,
watch.
it's really depressed painting.
I don't know, dark, depressed. I feel unhappy when I see
Unhappy, okay.
unhappy. Yeah.
And it's maybe a village. It's not a city, and this is a night when the stairs are looking really good. Like this is a tree, maybe. And yeah, in general, you feel really stressed and maybe boring. But it's a really peaceful, like a peaceful and calm picture because this is why it's a really expensive painting, one of the most expensive ones. So thank you, Dima. And the kiss, Sneja, what is the
Yes,
idea of this picture?
I think this is sad picture because it show a couple in love whose name is Apollon and Daphne. And Apollon kisses Daphne when she превращается это becoming
Yeah,
into plan to
yeah.
just tree.
He
It's
is
feel heartbroken.
heartbroken. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is the main word. Like, okay. Thank you. You can check the histories, like the ideas of these pictures, if you want, maybe later. And what about Pablo? Pablo, you can send me to the chat. Okay. Pablo says that this picture shows a serious adult man, and yeah, he is aggressive and also unhappy. We can see it from here. He is maybe 60 or 50 years old, and when the sink is rolling, like when they're changing, it makes his face to look even more disappointed, depressed. And I don't know where is this picture. Maybe in some Europe countries, of course. So thank you, Pablo. And we are moving to the next part of feelings. It's also a vocabulary. We need more words to describe your feelings, people's feelings, and we will talk about these words. Let's go. We need to read it one by one. Yulia starts, who is first here. Okay, Dima starts and Yulia finishes. Okay, like one by one. Maybe I can start. To show your feelings, it's to behave in a way that allows people to know your feelings and your qualities. And the next one, hide your feelings. Dima?
Hide your feelings, to stop, control, and not show emotion.
So hide your feelings, it means also to be not emotional person, yeah?
Yeah.
If you're an emotional person, you are going to show your feelings always and to be emotional like all the time. And who is here? Okay, for Pablo, I will read for you. Like hurt somebody's feelings. It's uh, to make feel somebody is sad or unhappy. Well, it's like heartbroken. And Sneja,
Get angry, having a strong feeling against someone who has behaved badly, making you want to shout at them or hurt them.
yeah. For example, this man is sitting in his office and somebody comes to him and uh, how to say and hits his cup of coffee and he gets really angry about his employer because he is sitting in the office all day and he's getting angry, anxious, and stressed maybe. So we know the definition of this word. And Yulia, calm down.
Calm down, to stop feeling upset, angry, or excited, or to stop someone feeling this way.
Yeah. It's with simple words like to feel relaxed, relaxed, or to calm down. Like you say, I feel really calm. You can say like, when I have a cup of coffee, I feel really calm. To be in the mood, like I always ask you, how is your mood? And you say like, you can say, I'm not in the mood, and tell us about about the reasons. Okay. Let's check the most popular ones like lose your temper. It's also like to get angry, but it's stronger than getting angry. Bored to tears. It's to be extremely boring. Have butterflies in the stomach. It's a synonym of being nervous or anxious. You can say like, I have a really important exam tomorrow, and I'm having butterflies in the stomach. But you just say, I feel anxious. Can't help doing something. For example, can't help falling in love. You say just uh, when you can't do anything about your feelings. For example, you love somebody really hard and you say, I can't help falling in love. On cloud nine, it's I am on the cloud nine. You say, I'm extremely happy. This is not a important one. Fed up. Okay, guys, you can take a picture of these words because maybe you will need them in the next few minutes. Like, and always write them in your notebook. Like, it's better if you take the notes and try to remember these words. Not all of them, of course. For example, the most important ones. Like, okay, questions and questions again. Like, what makes you feel like what can make you lose your temper, guys? Lose your temper. How do we translate it?
Be extremely angry.
Yeah, it's being angry. Yeah, and Ilya, what makes you feel angry or to
I think
lose your temper?
anything. I think anything because I'm a very angry person.
Okay,
Um,
so you lose your temper really fast.
yes, I think when some people were annoying.
Annoying. Okay,
Yes.
in the university or where? What people?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Mhm. Of course, if you go to the university, you can lose your temper really fast. It can be your friends or it can be your teachers. And usually, my teachers make me get angry and lose my temper like really
I
fast.
understand.
Okay. And the next question is, when was the last time you hurt someone's feelings? Okay, Pavlo, okay, if you have to go, it's no problem. When did you write it? Okay, we can continue. So, who wants to answer it? It's not about a relation. It's just maybe you made
I
somebody.
can answer
Okay, okay, Yulia, you can answer.
because I did it yesterday.
Okay,
I said my friends that she is a little bit overweight.
overweight. Okay,
Yes.
and she got offended.
Yes.
Она обиделась, да?
Yes.
Okay, and I think you just wanted to be honest, but she got offended, and this is why you
But
hurt.
she asked me. She asked me.
Okay, she asked and you answered.
Yes.
It happens.
Yes.
And this is how it's called when you hurt someone's feelings. Okay. And also it can be about relations, yeah. Okay, when you get angry, what do you do to calm down? Zima, let's answer this question. What do you do to calm down? To calm down is успокоиться. How do you read it?
I don't know. Breathe. Take time to relax.
Huh?
Just do nothing.
Yep.
Just calm down.
Yeah, of course. If you want to get to calm down, you just lie and relax, maybe sleep, and sleeping helps you a lot. if you sleep and when you wake up, you are just calm and relaxed, and it always helps you. Okay, and the last one is, when was the last time you had butterflies in your stomach? What made you feel this way, Sneja? When was
Maybe
the
it
last
was
time
when
you were happy?
maybe it was when I go to university and
Mhm.
I'm nervous. Mm,
Okay,
And I had butterflies in my stomach.
so you went to the university and what? Sorry.
I was nervous, нервничала.
Ah, okay.
Uh,
But the meaning is like, how do you translate it? It's not a right. It's not a right translation, I guess. It's like when you feel extremely happy. Yeah? For example, here. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was confused. Nervous or excited? Excited is like happy also. And when you went to the university, you felt nervous. Okay, thank you. And questions again. Dima, is it more difficult for you to hide your feelings or to show them? What are the reasons why people want to hide their feelings? How do you think, Dima? Take your time to think about this question. Are you an emotional person or not emotional one? How do you think?
I'm emotional with close people, friends or family, but at work, with strange people, I more hide my feeling.
Oh, of course, yeah. If you are in your family, if you are uh, next to your family and you can talk about your feelings, of course. And I usually also don't show my emotions at, let's say, at the university. Uh, maybe if I even get angry, I don't show my feelings to my teachers because uh, I can get uh, lower grades. Yeah, emotions are really important, and sometimes you have to control it. Okay, thank you. And the next one, Sneja, can you easily calm down if you get angry? What are the best ways to calm the person down? Dima already told us that to calm down, you just need to sit and relax and maybe have a sleep.
yes, I can easily calm down when I'm angry. And I think the best way to calm down the person is uh, дать, give,
Present. Present, okay. Gift.
gift to him or her something tasty.
Okay. Sweets, maybe you can give sweets.
Yeah.
Especially to girls, yeah. If somebody, uh, if the girl is getting angry and feeling upset, boys usually give them sweets so that girls can calm down. Okay, and this question, you can also answer this question. What can make you feel bored to tears? When do you feel really bored? Снежа?
Maybe when someone told me about things what I already know.
Okay. When you know something and you need to talk about this again and again, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, it's logical. Okay. I can say I can get bored if I stay at home all day and uh, what? And when I have to prepare for the exams, maybe even if I have to prepare for the exams, I feel bored. And sometimes I feel bored when I have to wait the bus or the plane, and it's a very boring process to wait to wait something. Okay, Julia, which one is a interesting one? What are your fed up like these days? What are you fed up with these days? Yeah.
This week I had a lot of job and projects and tests, so all my students' days
Okay.
up.
Okay, so you are fed up with
Up.
you are fed up with the projects.
Yes.
Okay. And I think this is it, guys. Let's move on to the next part. We also have to answer these questions. First one. You are bored to tears. Okay, with new project at work, like Yulia. This guy is also bored to tears. And Yulia is fed up. And okay, we can skip this. You no longer love your boyfriend, girlfriend, but you don't want to hurt his or her feelings. Okay, this is a strange question. We can skip this, and it's all about relations. Or if you want to answer, you can answer. For example, here you've lost your temper and uh, broke your friend's phone because of getting angry at him. Would you buy him a new phone or you just apologize to him?
I just lost friend.
Okay. You just lost a friend or you would just lose a friend? Like if you break someone's phone, what is your plan?
I think I bought him a new phone.
Okay. Maybe, yeah, it depends on the situation. And it's all strange questions, actually. You can't calm down after an argument with your family. Who wants to answer this?
It's usually situation.
Yeah, it's a usual situation. If you live with your family and let's imagine that you had a serious argument with the family, and what would you do? Dima?
Speaking about me,
Okay,
I
Yulia.
will go to my room. I will go to my room.
Uh-huh. And wait until what? Until you have a good, let's say, good mood. And
Maybe.
mhm. Wait until the moment when you can talk to your parents or to your siblings, to your brother, sister. Okay, Dima, this is a strange, interesting question. You went to the party and you see your friend, and you can't help laughing at your friend's dress, like at the party, but she is or he is asking you why you're laughing.
If he in a dress,
He is dressed, yeah, but a man's dress, like рубашки, так сказать.
mm,
Не платье, а рубашка. But the color of this dress is really strange, and you are laughing. You can't help laughing at your friend.
and what I should to do?
What would you say to him? Maybe he can get upset, and you may hurt his feelings if you say that his dress is not okay.
I usually laughing with my friends.
All the
We
time.
laugh at each other, make
This
a
is
joke.
yeah. This is a usual thing to laugh at your friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm. So Sneja, I think there's no interesting question. Oh, for example, you can answer this. You are having the time of your life. Uh, no, let's just move on. We have a lot of things to do. Let's not waste time with these stupid questions. Okay, we are going to talk about stative and dynamic words. We know what is dynamic, what is stative, and we will talk about these words. For example, let's look at the first sentence. Stative is like you look fantastic in that dress, and dynamic is when you use ing. Like she is looking at her reflection in the mirror. Sorry. So he appears to be unhappy. She was appearing in concert at Carnegie Hall. Carnegie Hall. I think that Mr. Peter is a good teacher. I am thinking about my family right now. So what is the difference between stative and dynamic verbs?
Dynamic words do some action,
Mhm.
meaning some action.
Okay. It can be about feeling, about what? About feelings, like, for example, they have a Mercedes Benz, and Dynamic says we are having a party on Saturday. So the main difference is when you use ing. Do you see that word? The doctor is seeing a patient now. So the difference is in stative verbs, nobody is doing something like in dynamic, for example, N Anne is smelling the perfume to see if she wants to buy it. So she is acting. She is acting. He is immature. Immature is незрелый, let's say. He is being immature. Did I explain clearly? For example, I say for stative verb, I say like, this car looks, for example, look and I say this car looks good. And for dynamic, I say, what do I say? We need the sentence when someone or somebody is doing something like.
This car looking fast.
Yeah, of course, this car is looking, yeah. Or maybe my brother, my friend is looking for a job. He is acting. This car doesn't act. This car just stands and it doesn't do anything. In this case, my friend is looking. He is acting. So that's it. Okay. Okay. This is the right options. And I think this is our last exercise. And after that, we have the video. Okay, let's find let's make these sentences correct. I am thinking it's a difficult situation.
I think it's a
Mhm.
difficult situation.
Yes, that's mine. It belongs to me.
Right question.
Yeah, right correction. Right option. I'm having 3 children.
Right.
And you can also say I have 3 children. Yeah. You just say I have 3 children. I think it's not acceptable to say I am having like 3 children. I am seeing a specialist for my back problems. Back problems is like проблемы со спиной, да? Is it right or wrong?
We just see
Just see, I see
without
specialist. You can say just with like I am seeing a specialist for my back problems these days. So it's right actually. You are being so stupid right now. It's correct. I am remembering his name now. It's correct. So guys, I will just send a picture of these sentences, and you can check it later. For now, we have still five minutes. We can watch a movie, not a movie, a video about useful idioms about feelings. It's just 2 minutes, and try to focus on the video, and after that we will finish.
Hi everyone, and welcome to your English classroom. Okay, so what's the lesson today going to be about? Well, the lesson today is going to be about expression and how we express ourselves on a good day. When the sun's out, you're feeling happy, you're excited, and you're with friends. Okay, but what about expressing yourself on a bad day? When it's raining, you're feeling down, and you're fed up. Okay, well, what we call these in the English language are idioms. So today I'm going to be teaching about idioms and how to express yourself in the English language. Okay, so we've got Tom. He's fed up. He can't be bothered. He is having a bad hair day. Having a bad hair day, which doesn't mean he literally has a bad hair day. It just means he's fed up. We've also got chip on your shoulder, which is similar, and it just means you're having a bad day, you can't be bothered, you're fed up. Down in the dumps. Down in the dumps, which means that you're literally fed up, miserable, in a trash can. Yep, in a trash can, believe it or not. Okay, so let's wipe away this miserable mood and focus on how to respond in this miserable mood. Get over it. Come on, get over it. We can also say, it's all right, let it go. Come on. We can also say, absence makes the heart grow fonder, which means that that thing that's making you miserable.
Who can translate this idiom? Get over it. How do you think? Это как соберись, да? Давай уже соберись. Что-то вроде этого. Get over it. And other idioms, like it's really not simple ones, and you don't use them all the time. Maybe you can use them when you are writing some essays, but on casual days you don't use them.
Down, it's because it's not there. Okay, so let's look at the good day. What happens on a good day, guys? Yeah, you're on top of the world. On top of the world. Yeah. What else? We can also say amped up, which means that you are so happy and you're jumping around and you literally can't control yourself. We've also got fire the imagination, which means that you're always thinking about positive things. Lastly, we've also got on cloud 9, which means that you're in dreamland. You're so happy, you're in dreamland. Okay, short video. Thanks for watching. Let us know what videos you would love to see. Guys, don't forget, hit that like button and please subscribe.
Okay. Sorry. So, is it useful for you, these idioms? How do you think? Do you use them in everyday life? Maybe you can use them, of course, but if you are practicing your English, and if you're trying to talk to other people, they may not understand these words. Yeah, if you say like, I am chip on your shoulder, this is not clear. But actually, this is a really useful idioms. You can use them in some essays, and this is a language of books. Like in the books, they don't write only like I am happy. They can say I am amped up, like I am on top of the world, something like this. And guys, do you watch some TV shows like in Netflix maybe? What do you usually watch to practice your English as a entertainment? Maybe some YouTube channels.
I read books or journals.
Okay,
Then
nice.
start watch some films.
Mhm.
Recently watch Cruella.
Corolla, okay. And yeah, you need to find some channels in English and mm, so that you practice English more. Or you can also watch some interesting TV shows like in Netflix because it helps you a lot with your speaking, with your how to say pronunciation, with your also reading. Maybe when you read the subtitles, it helps you a lot. Okay, guys. I will send some channels in English. It's really interesting ones. And if you have some time, you can watch it sometimes, like after work, after studying. This is it. If do you have questions? And about the homework, you don't need to do the our last homework. Just go with this one. Okay? About feelings. We already finished the unit of relationships. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, where's